Hi Jenna, thank you for accepting to do an exit interview with me today. As you finished your last day of work with the business, I thought that I could try and obtain some information that might help us in the future with ongoing and new staff.
No problem, Chloe. I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
Great. As your letter of resignation stated, you've decided to move to a bigger salon. We've started to get a lot busier in this salon, so I was wondering what the bigger salon's attraction is for you.
Well, as much as I've enjoyed working for you, and we have definitely become a lot busier, I'm looking to move into a salon that has more stylists. This way I can learn more tricks of the trade from more experienced hairdressers and learn how to operate in a different dynamic.
Okay, I see. I have to ask, did you discuss this with any of the other staff, and if so, what were their reactions?
Only after I handed in my resignation did I mention it to the other seniors. They were all pretty shocked as they love working here.
So it's not that there's a bad vibe in the salon then? You're just looking to broaden your skills in a different salon?
Yeah, pretty much hit the nail on the head there.
Okay, so do you think that maybe, as there's only 5 of us, that as a store we should aim to take part in some larger training groups?
Not necessarily. I think that we get enough training in salon and some of the staff might not enjoy being in a larger group for training. It's just me personally wanting some more people to bounce ideas off. Also, a larger salon with more staff will allow me to reduce my hours a bit more.
Oh, I see. So you're wanting to become part-time rather than a full-time stylist?
Yes, I want to be able to spend a bit more time with my family.
That's a shame you didn't mention it before. We could have worked something out to try and allow you a bit more time at home.
I know you would have, and if that was the only reason for me wanting to leave, then I would definitely have mentioned it to you before now. But I'm also looking for a change in scenery and being part of a bigger team.
Okay, I understand. It's going to be very hard for us not to have you around. You've been part of the team here since the beginning. You'll be missed by a lot of clients as well as staff. From your last 2 years here, is there anything that you can think we could work on to make it a better environment for the other staff? Do you think that we are providing enough resources for everyone to perform their roles properly? Is there anything that you would change in the salon to make it work more efficiently?
To be honest, there are a couple of little things that I would change, but I think it's just being part of a smaller business.
Please go ahead. This is really good, great stuff for me to know, so I can try and benefit everyone else in store.
Well, as we are 3 seniors, a third year and a first year apprentice, I think that maybe the salon jobs should be outlined a bit more clearly. We have a first year who works really hard to stay on top of the jobs, but that means she often misses out on training. That would be a great opportunity for her. And then we have a third year who sees herself as a senior stylist and does very little, sometimes even less than the seniors when it comes to helping out. I know it's not my place to say anything about what is being chosen for each staff member to do, but it has become a little bit of a pressure point with the girls in the back room.
Oh right, I had no idea there was an issue with who's doing what.
I wouldn't say it's an issue, not yet anyway.
Thank you, Jenna. I'll make a point of getting on top of that and outlining everyone's responsibilities in the salon, and making sure our first year doesn't miss out on some important training when it comes along.
No problem, but really that's the only thing I can think of that I would change or has been an issue. Everything else is great here, and I know the team all enjoy working here. For me, it was more that I wanted a different experience and a change of scenery.
Which you're absolutely entitled to. Well, Jenna, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on board, and thank you for staying back to do this small meeting with me. If you ever need a letter of reference, please don't hesitate to contact us, and I wish you all the best with the next step in your career.
Thank you, Chloe. I'm sure we will see each other around.